guys, one more week together, and today I would like to talk with you about the God who redeems generations. So let's start reading Matthew chapter 1 verses 5 and 6. Solomon, the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz, the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Obed, the father of Jesse, and Jesse, the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. You know, this is a segment of Jesus' genealogy, and it is amazing to see that God makes mention of certain women in his genealogy. Rahab and Bathsheba, for instance. What did they have in common? Rahab was a prostitute, and Bathsheba was Uriah's wife, the woman with whom David committed adultery and then had her husband killed. You know, let's think for a while. Why does God give them a place in Jesus' genealogy? I believe it's firstly to show that He is the God who transforms cursing into blessing, that He can redeem our past and even in His mercy change the results of the wrongs we have done. Secondly, I believe that God is showing us how His grace is much greater than any sin we could commit. You know, if these women had a place in the line of the King of Kings, why shouldn't you also be part of the heavenly family and be used to bring the move of God to birth in your generation? And finally, thirdly, I believe that God is demonstrating here that a broken and contrite heart before Him is more valuable than what happens on the outside, you know. God called a man who had committed adultery and assassination a man after my own heart, David. But we need to remember that when David was confronted by the prophet, he did not hesitate to bow to God's hand and receive the necessary punishment for his sin without rebelling. Afterwards, he glorified God for his love, you know, which had never left him alone. You know, because of this, he remained alive and continued to reign. You know, the person with a soft and broken heart will always see redemption. But the one who will not accept correction dies in the foolishness of his sin. You know, we always need to choose the right path, the path of grace, the path of redemption. And remember, you are greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved.